Shalom, Kal Halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. This is your brother War making a video to feed the sheep and edify the lambs. Shalom to the Akim wa Akwatim that are going to be watching this video. Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai Brakathum, Kal Halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. So this video is in response to Chief posting this video. He said, I believe he said all Sakari members ought to watch this in full, so I watched it earlier. I'm on a different web browser. And I'm going to make a quick one to reply for because I've been looking in the news, right, and I'm seeing the sentiment of the people on in the world is just like Russia's just the worst person, the worst people in the earth right now. They're the worst scumbags ever. They're trying to paint them like Hitler. They're trying to paint them worse. They're like the worst people. And got these Canadians in the comment section, right, just bashing these people. And ultimately this is all supposed to happen, and ultimately this is all in the order of prophecy. Everything that's getting ready to happen, this is the Most High's story, and in the timeline of things, Russia's gonna win this third world war, and it's gonna be a world power. And next until actually, well, ultimately Yahushua is gonna win this third world war, right? Russia's gonna destroy America and Canada, but after that, the Russian and the European nations and every nation in the earth is gonna be subjugated to Yahushua and the Israelites. Okay, because these people, they don't know what's going on in the world. They're like, why is this happening? Why is Russia doing this? And they don't know that Most High is in control of Putin. He's in control of Biden. He's in control of all these world leaders, and makes them do whatever he wants, just so his prophecy can be fulfilled. And if people really understood the scriptures and didn't just read the New Testament all the time and Paul's epistles and make themselves feel good, they would go into the Old Testament and read these prophecies of things that haven't even happened yet, and things that are getting ready to come to pass, like this next, like the famine, the pestilence, famine of the word, right? Food shortages, the mark of the beast, and the deliverance. Right, but this is Jeremiah 28:8. In response to this article, it says Russia attacks Ukraine, peace in Europe shattered. Right, there's no peace coming. All you get in the Christian church and in Christianity, and all the people in the earth telling you, these leaders telling you, peace, peace, peace. Right, I'm gonna get that one in 2 Thessalonians. They keep telling you peace, everything's gonna be okay. God loves everybody. It's okay if you're a sinner. Just keep doing what you gotta do. Keep sinning, and good things are gonna happen to you. Right? It's okay. You're covered. But that's not the scriptures. That's not the reality of things. Because people have been pushing this peace narrative, and look what's happening. And now everyone's acting like nothing bad was supposed to happen. So this is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Now y'all know who've been watching the videos and been watching the Israelites and the prophets and understanding that there ain't no, the prophecy, the order of prophecy is peace is not coming. Right? Peace is coming after Jacob's trouble. Right after the battle of Armageddon. That's when peace is gonna come. When Yahushua destroys every single army in the earth, and they don't learn the art of war anymore. Right? All the prophets have been warning of evil and war that's been getting ready to happen. Jeremiah was telling his people, y'all don't get right, the Most High gonna raise up the Babylonians. They're gonna destroy you. Right? And then he told Daniel to tell the Babylonians, you guys got a certain amount of time, and you guys got 70 years, and you're gonna get destroyed too. All right, Yahushua was telling his people Judea's gonna get destroyed. All right, Matthew 24:6, and it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. See, these things must come to pass, right? The Russia invading Ukraine must come to pass. You would think all these people, especially all these white people, say they believe in the Bible. Why are you not cheering this on? Because that means that Jesus, the Christ, is closer to coming. You should be happy. I know all the brothers in the comment section. We happy. We praising the Most High. Look at that. Brother says yes, bring it. Brothers bring out facts. All praise to the Most High. This brother wants it now, right? The fella's saying bring it out, man. You know what I'm saying? We know the end is not yet, because the mark of the beast is ultimately the last prophecy that has to come to pass before the deliverance. And the chip is out here, but it's not being pushed the way the prophecy says it will be. Okay, it says all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? And just to get on to the point, right? Let's go 2 Thessalonians. Did I spell that right? Is it 2 Thessalonians? Maybe like 5 and 3 or something. Okay, this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3, and it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." And in the news, I seen people when I was on RT, people were talking about, oh, the day came to pass when they said Russia would have did something, and when Russia didn't do nothing on the day they expected them to do something, they were laughing, they were mocking. Right now, the second they actually do something, everybody's like moving like chickens with their head cut off. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they actually did. These guys are assholes. What's going on? Well, y'all were taunting them, right, making fun of them when something did happen, because all these people been hearing is rumors of wars, right? And now things are starting to actually happen. Blood is starting to be shed out here. Right? America's getting ready to lose, and with all this happening, this is the Most High raising up them carpenters to fray the horns, as it says in the prophecy in Zechariah, right? It says let me see where it is. Is it 11? Is it Zechariah or is it Zephaniah? About the carpenters. I swear it was in Zechariah. I might be tripping. It might be Zephaniah 1. Yeah, it is in Zechariah. Okay, hold up. Zechariah 1 and 18. Then I lifted up on mine eyes and saw, and behold, 4 horns. And I said unto the angel that talked with me, What be these? And he answered me, These are the horns which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem. Right? The so-called native, Latino, and so-called and black man. We were scattered by these horns, which came up out of the 4th beast. Right? And when you understand how we've been scattered through prophecy and slavery, the Spanish, the British, and the English, right? The Spanish, the French, and the British, right, were them 3 major horns that were scattering us. That's why you got Latinos with Spaniard last names. You got so-called black people and native people with French and British last names, right? And then out of these horns came America, which were also scattering us throughout the 4 corners of the earth, and especially inside the lands itself. Because a lot of people be forgetting that a man would take a baby and send it to another plantation in a different state or somewhere super far away. Right? Verse 20, And the Lord Yahweh showed me 4 carpenters. Then said I, What come these to do? And he said, saying, These are the horns which have scattered Judah, so that no man did lift up his head. Now you see the state of the native Indian man. These guys have no pride in themselves out here. These guys are, all of us don't, right? The neighborhoods that we live in the ghettos, right? We don't even have enough pride to love each other, right? Where people have so much low self-esteem that our women out here dying, they're getting weaves in their head top, knowing it's destroying their hair just to have that European type of hair and things of that nature. Right, gads drinking themselves, we're doing drugs, right? We're down bad out here, and nobody cares to help us. They just come here and benefit off of our suffering. But these are come to fray them, to cast out the horns of the Gentiles, which lifted up their horn over the land of Judah to scatter. Right, so Russia, the Chinese, the Iranians, African nations, any allies of the Russian and the Chinese, North Koreans, these are them carpenters that are coming to destroy the horns. Right? And ultimately it's gonna have all the whole beast, right? All the European countries are gonna end up turning on America. Right, the great whore. Okay, it says right, they're going into the 10 horns and the 10 kings, right, that have power with the beast, right, because they're all the one and the same. Right, it says, Revelation 17:14, these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb. See, war's still gonna be popping off, right? This whole war is gonna be popping off by the time Yahushua comes back, right? And he says he's coming back to bring war. In righteousness he doth judge and make war. Revelation 19, right? And the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with them are called and chosen and faithful. Those that are with them are the Israelites, right? And he saith unto me, these waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Right, that whore being America, they got over 800 military bases across the world in different people's countries, right? They sit on people's lands, man. Multitudes and nations. Right now they're literally sitting on the so-called black man, Latino man, Native Indian man. That's who they're sitting on right now. That's already the biggest nation in the earth. That's the children of Israel they're sitting on top of being able to sit on other colored nations like India. They got Hong Kong divided. They're spreading their democracy and their ideologies throughout these other places in the earth, splitting up and dividing these countries. Right, you got American influence in Korea. You got the South Koreans. In China, in the Chinese, the Eastern Asian countries, you got Americans' influence. Right. In Russia, in European countries, you got their influence. They're all over the place. Right? And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, right, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For the Most High hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. So the 10 horns, these are other European or so-called Edomite nations. They're gonna end up hating America, Babylon the Great, and destroying it. So ultimately, these people talking about they're gonna join with Russia. They're gonna join with Russia to take down America. Because Russia, and what's America really gonna do? America's out on the other side of the earth, right? Can't really go in and protect Ukraine like that right now, right? Canada too, right? Meanwhile, all your brothers and sisters, your other Edomite brothers and sisters, are all chilling in Europe, in these European countries: Sweden, Germany, Dutch, France, all right, the UK, all these European countries. What's America gonna do? Send nuclear missiles to destroy their other European countries that they need their imports from? It's a wrap, bro. There's nothing they can really do to win this war. The great whore of America. Russia's gonna take over this place. He's gonna join and the other European, NATO and the other European countries are gonna join forces with Russia and other carpenters, Iran, China, North Korea, and this place is gonna be destroyed, man. If you want to get delivered up out of here, you got to keep these commandments. Right? Let me get Psalm 53? Right? I'm about to get this one and one more and probably close out, because all these people are trying to paint Russia like the bad guy. No one's saying nothing. No one said nothing to these Americans, the British, the French, and the Spanish when they were rape, robbing, and murdering us. But all Russians doing is taking back their land, and they're the worst people to exist on the earth, right? All Hitler did was mass murder a bunch of Amalekites, Jewish people, and he was the worst guy to be on earth. But these mans genocided native Indians for hundreds of years, black people and Latino people for hundreds of years, and they're just it's just something that people just got to get over and move on from. Now all of a sudden everybody has morals, and we just shouldn't repeat the things in the past. Meanwhile, America's still going around oppressing people, oppressing the native people, black people, killing us in the streets, right, keeping us poor, and meanwhile taking other people's resources. Right? Psalm 53:1. The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that doeth good. The Most High looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand, that did seek God. And you go into these comments section, man, ain't nobody bringing up the Most High in here. Look at this, man said Putin will always be a thug, gangster. Why the Russian people let him rule is beyond me. What? The man isn't bothering nobody. If this wasn't on the news, if this wasn't being broadcast on the news, Americans and Canadians wouldn't even really know what's going on over there in Europe. That's how little it affects their lives. But this man has the audacity to come and say, oh, this guy's such a thug, man, he's a bully. And your country, Canada and America, isn't a bully? What? This man's backing his boy Putin, and then look at what this man starts saying. Move their Russian lover. We don't need fools like you here. How much do they pay you to post pro-Russian propaganda, comrade? So you even try and move like you're with you don't see the Slovakia was reading, but if you just even like agree with him doing what he wants to do, you just get people don't even care why. They're just gonna flame you. They're just gonna make you seem like the bad guy. These people are freaking out, man. These people are saying Russians will decide Putin's fate, not NATO. It's how soon they forget World War II, and I'm assuming them thinking that what Russia's doing in Ukraine is gonna make the American allies come and take down Russia, but that's not, according to prophecy, that's not gonna happen, right? So I'm probably just close on that. I'll probably drop another one tomorrow. So I'm gonna say, keep repenting, keep doing this work, keep the commandments, keep the faith. Right? The more we do this, as Chief was saying, the quicker and the more plagues and destruction the Most High is gonna bring on this place. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.